Whoa. Well, hey there. Good morning, Proniacs. Welcome to this edition of Pronia Mornings. I wish I could switch it to the black and white filter like we had before, right on the fly, because it is a dreary Monday morning here in the Tri-Cities. And I've been doing a lot of thinking lately. Go to church on Sundays, many Sundays as I can at LC7 over in Richland. And the message this weekend was powerful to me, but mostly because I had watched Frozen 2. And what's funny about watching these Disney movies and watching different movies as you go through life is you can gain a different perspective when you have a mindset of growth and opportunity and mentorship and the things that you hold to be successful principles. So you can hear the message out of the different movies that maybe other people won't hear. So the big message that just to start it off, that I heard from Frozen 2, I know kind of weird, is that you need to do the next right thing. This was really hitting me deep because what do you do when you don't know what to do? You just do the next right thing. And we'll skip the message from church just because, I don't like to get into my religion and spirituality, but we will go into the documentary that I was watching late last night. Something called me to watch this, and I don't usually watch documentaries. It was about homelessness in the United States. It was called The United States of Tents, and it started out and ended in Hawaii, to where I guess the homeless rate is fairly large, and they built this community, self-sustaining community of small houses to allow housing for homeless people, but they have to have a job, it has to be drug-free, and some other restrictions and regulations that were able to weed out the people that had drug problems and help the people with mental health problems. This spoke to me because there's a growing factor of fear that continues to take people down and leave people laying on the ground. And this is something that I'm going to be connecting about and getting more into, and it's hopelessness. Because one of my main principles is I like to be inspiring. I like to provide hope in some way, shape, or form. And I need to figure out how I'm going to do that, relay that information. And obviously I work in the housing industry, so this really hits me direct. So hopelessness is something that I'm going to try and consider along my journey here within the next few months and see what I come up with. But it may be something having to do with do the next right thing, and maybe provide a seminar or a talk on something very similar. So thank you for joining me today. A lot of work in store, a lot of things turning in my mind. Hopelessness being the main concern, providing those without hope, people that are homeless and people that have hit rock bottom, because hopelessness steals the message out of the mess. And I want to make sure that people receive that message, grow from failure, and continue to grow into who they are to become. Thank you for joining me today. Remember, no one cares about how much you know until they know how much you care.